Any fruit, Chris. So not only is it any fruit, I think what's also so great about this recipe is you can use fresh fruit for this recipe, but also frozen fruit. So it's like, it's very easy. You can use any fruits that you love and that you like. I tend to a lot of apples in the house, and we had a lot left. So I just, cut up some apples just like that. And then I also added some pears. So what I'm going to do to this is I'm going to add some sugar, right? Add some sugar in there. And then I'm going to add some cornstarch because as we know that once the pears and the apples, they cook down, they kind of give off a liquid. So I want to make sure that that liquid is nice and thick. It creates like a nice sauce. Yep. And then I'm just going to toss, all of this together so that everything is fully combined here. And then I am just going to put it into a greased baking pan that I have. Okay, so next what we're going to do, and I think this is a great, great tip, Rachel. I think you're going to be excited about this. So you know how we always have a lot of cranberry sauce left over during the holidays?
Yes!
So what I like to do
is brilliant! I love this!
Yes!
I'm stomping my feet!
Yay! So I just like to dollop, a little bit on top here. And this is a great way to get rid of that.
Giant compote. I love it. Pears and apples and cranberries. How beautiful.
Oh, thank you. And you see how this is like, again, this is so incredibly easy. I'm just dumping all of these great ingredients into this, pan here. Okay. So then next what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on my topping. Now, one thing that I love about this topping is it's very versatile, right? You can use this topping for pies. I like to use them also on top of my blueberry muffins, and I have a great recipe in my cookbook as well. But so these are old-fashioned rolled oats here, right?
Beautiful.
And I'm just going to make so I'm just going to make a crumble. So I'm going to add some flour, and then I'm going to add some brown sugar, and then I'm just going to add a pinch of salt here.
Oh, I love that. A little bit of salt makes all the difference.
Oh my gosh, yes. And then I'm going to add some melted butter, just like this. And then I like to get my hands, dirty.
Of course.
This is where the kids, yes, and the kids, they love this, right? So I just like to kind of create a nice crumble here, right? And this is going to be so delicious on top of the fruit.
It's almost
ridiculous. You see. Right? That's what I'm
so adorable.
Rachel, people don't believe me when I say that all of the recipes in my cookbook, it's like easy. You know what I mean? I don't want people to feel overwhelmed in the kitchen or think that they can't do it. You can. You totally can. And it's a lot of fun. Okay. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place this on top.
Right. Yeah.
Yep. Just like that. And you don't have to cover it up because you want to see the fruit peeping through.
It's so versatile. It's so clever. So clever.
Yes. Thank you so much. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw this into the oven at 425 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes, right? So do you see how beautiful this is? Yes.
Gorgeous.
And it's so look at that. It's so quick and easy.
And it's only in the oven half an hour. It's brilliant.
Yes. This is what it looks like when you take it out of the oven, just like that. Do you see how nice and brown it is? And then you could see the fruit peeking through. So what I like to do is I like to eat it with some ice cream. So we're just going to scoop some on, just like that. Look at how pretty. And then I'm just going to add some ice cream on top.
And
you can add whipped cream if you want.
When the ice cream just starts to melt a little bit on the warm fruit. Oh, please. Gorgeous. I'm so happy for you. The Quick Fix Kitchen is out there now wherever you guys buy books.